Come on now. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. I wasn't prepared for this one, other than how I was feeling. Okay. Motherfucker. All right. Oh, this is gonna, oh my nerves. Like, so much noise, man. Too much noise. Not so much, but too much noise. Shit. All right. USA. Focus on your divine feminine or on your psychic abilities, on your spiritual journey, ladies and gentlemen. Where's my... Alright, Spirit, let's do it. Oh, yeah. Come on. To be honest, the divine masculine is hiding, but they're there. They're there. They're present. They are well self-aware. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ooh, that was a car that flipped. We have for the Four of Cups. It looks like you do not regret anything here, collective, based on your choices. You are emotionally intelligent here. Hi, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, give me a second, FQ. Okay, I got you. But let me do this real quick because this is from Spirit. So let me do this part, and if you do stay, I got you. If you leave, you left. Okay. So here, again, it sounds like Aries, but it's not. It's like you're tapping into this Aries energy, collective. But due to your psychic abilities, there's a lot of manifestation and a lot independent wealth. Because the more you continue tapping into your psychic abilities, respecting your abilities, and so on and so forth, you are moving forward intelligently here, self-committed and engaged onto your purpose. Okay? The more you allow yourself to be, the more you're going to be radiating that energy, that feminine energy. Even though the Seven of Wands kind of seems more like fighting in your corner, protective. You're not defensive. No. When a challenge approaches you, we take a different action. We stand tall and we speak on it. Okay, we're gonna protect ourselves. We're not gonna go ahead and disengage ourselves just because somebody wants to be a baby, or a Cancer that's just too emotional. No, we're not doing that. We're not gonna stop being ourselves just because another person doesn't know how to take care of themselves. So we're gonna let this Gemini, or simply this energy, to communicate itself as you continue staying focused. People are gonna see you, they're gonna sense you, they're gonna see your actions, they're gonna feel your energy, like, holy fuck, this person, collective, you are standing tall on your psychic abilities, and you're going to speak truth based off of that. And the more you do it, the more opportunities come in. Your dreams start to finally look clearer, to which just by me being this person, this psychic, this medium, this clairvoyant, or this spiritual gifted person, which is drawing you more onto your intuition, to your high priestess. And it is what it is. You know shit before it happens. And you just allow yourself to be. You know, you're not going to hide it. You're going to be karmic. You know, you're going to be truthful. You're going to be very truthful because your karma has been balanced already. And there's no need for poison to come your way or bad karma or whatever. No. You are well balanced. Your fucking truth is well balanced. And you are who you are. So the more you give recognition to your psychic abilities, to your gifts, I don't want to say exactly what it is because everybody's different. Just go with the spiritual gifts, okay? Some people are just psychic, some people are clairvoyants, some people are healers. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Everybody has an intuition and we work different. But the main focus here is that you guys are going to be very, very, very truthful and focus onto your own psychic abilities, and you're not going to hide. And people want to come in and speak truth, quote unquote, onto you about shit about you. Yeah, go ahead. Hi. You can just straight up tell them. You can give them the consciousness without the need of saying that you're a psychic. And if you did, you did. Either way, it's still fucking truth. So no matter which way you want to give it to them, they're not going to have no choice but to fucking take it or walk away. Doesn't matter which way they want to do. Their actions is not our fucking business. You are passionate about what you do, who you are, and that's that. What's your question, hon? But again, you are well balanced. Okay? All right, let's continue. All right, energies around your psychic abilities with this retrograde. We are curious, and that's fine. You know, we're curious about what we can do. We're curious about what else can we do with our gifts. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, due to our curiosity, it might have awakened a little bit of depression, some mental health issues, okay? And all I could tell you, in the meantime, stay strong for self, because you're just not healing your own self, you're healing your ancestor. You're healing your family bloodline. Let me just share a little bit for those that don't know. I've been healing a lot of mental traumas to the point where I am suicidal. So for me to come to this conflict of self, it did jeopardize my spiritual gifts. I could still use them. I'm using tools to communicate with spirit, but I'm not my full self at the moment because of my head, right? I'm nurturing it, I'm going to therapy, etc. So right now, all I gotta do is just nurture my intuition. So what are you guys gonna do? Do the same thing. You guys are gonna nurture your intuition. A lot of conflicts have came up. This could be the subconscious, it could be consciousness, it could be the unconscious. Whatever step that you're in, we have to face it. Obviously not right away and fast and boom. No, day by day. Take it day by day, and I promise you it's going to be blossoming as you continue doing that, because you're taking all the weeds And as you keep circling around, you're going to see this green. You can start seeing butterflies, the greens coming up. Okay? So don't give up. And if you've dealt with addictions, or you had family members in the past or ancestors that dealt with addictions, you're going to be the one cutting ties. You're going to be the one cutting fucking chains, not breaking chains, sorry. Cutting ties and breaking chains from generational curses. It's a very hard journey sometimes for a lot of us to take upon ourselves. But just by asking for help, or knowing when to ask for help, or knowing what to do, even though sometimes we might not know, but just by speaking up and saying, you know what, I need help with this, then yeah. I spoke up. I went to let me tell you real quick. I went to the hospital and I was like, I can't. I have these thoughts and it's heavy. So when I did that, I admitted myself in the hospital 3 months ago. And I left a therapist that I had for 4 or 5 years, and I went with another therapist. But this time it's behavioral health. I needed to take care of my behavior. There's something about my behavior that's not changing. There's something's not still lightened up or something, So instead of making it into addiction or into a self-care routine, no, I needed somebody else to pull me out of that. And not Divine Masculine is going to fucking do this within yourself or a partner. They're not going to do that for you because it's not their job. It's us. We have to be the ones going to that subconscious and revisiting everything all over again until we finally see that shadow and be like, oh shit, I wished I was dead when I was a kid. So that shit comes from when I was a child, right? So for me to be the one taking care of the mental is literally triggering my family. But again, it's helping them to face whatever they're facing, even though they don't know how to say it in words. Mentally, they're coming out of that suppression. See what I'm saying? So remain focused on your intuition. Don't be in conflict with self. Be more generous about your gifts and about who you are with everything else happening. You're going to be giving and receiving. Just give and receive gratitude for being valued. And this is you giving back to self because it's being paid off. Don't work with the ego. Don't get obsessed. Don't cheat yourself. Don't be independent about things. Okay? And don't abuse. Don't even start feeding negativity thinking. No. And that's a big no-no right here. You are independently wealthy. Keep that in mind. You are very independent. But when it comes to a point in life where we have to ask for help, because sometimes this obsession or addiction, we're not going to be able to get out of it by ourselves until we get the help that we need. We need someone on the other side to really tell us our truth. Okay? With the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups, hold on. Yeah, it's like you're dominating the direction that you're going by working on self, by allowing this Aquarius energy to really push that communication. So, it could be the universe doing it for you. The universe is the one that's pushing you. It's blowing the air towards you so you can finally start facing the stuff that you were suppressing or that you suppressed a long time ago. So abundantly, this is coming out. And with the eclipse, it's going to be drawing in and out. Yeah, see? It's in transitioning. You're finding calmer waters. And the more you find calmer waters here, the better. Because you're allowing yourself to really feel that intuition. And to feel the High Priestess within self. Yeah, look at that. With the Death card here is spiritual transformation. So continue, feeding yourself, feeding your spirit, and the more that you do, your spirit awakens. My sticker. So cute. Alright, spiritual gifts for the collective. Yeah, expect good news. Expect good news. You're grounding your roots, and the roots comes with a lot of soul searching here. A lot of tribes, or just simply the way that you propose yourself to things or to people or to a person. You know, you could be very traditional. Maybe your family wasn't, but you are traditional towards connections in some kind of way, or value connections differently. For me, I value connections with friendships more than family. Family is family. So now with this here, the number 9 is converting a negative to a positive. So you're going to be shifting from a negative thought to a positive thought. Okay? For instance, I had a dream not too long ago about this tsunami coming right at me with another female. And we were both trying to run inside the house, but it was locked. And she said it, she was like, the house is locked, we can't get in, the house is locked. And then that's when I come to my own conclusion. I was like, fuck, it's locked. So the tsunami was just keep on getting closer and closer to the house that we were in. And it was at my grandfather's house. The female, I'm not sure who it was. And then later on, my thoughts were, maybe the dream was trying to tell me that whatever emotions are coming my way, coming back, it's going to break chains that need to be broken. Okay? So another thing, pay attention to your dreams. If you need to focus on lucid dreaming, do that. And that's going to go ahead and help you. Hi, welcome. Hola, everybody. Welcome in. Okay, what else? Spiritual gifts. And also with your spiritual gifts, it could also be a romantic proposal. You might attract somebody just like you. And that could happen. 2 people that are gifted, I don't see why not. It's a 2 ships kiss and that's it, right? You guys are just perfect match. I keep looking at the romantic proposals. So that could be something on the other side of this consciousness. As you continue still working on self, you are going to be manifesting something. It could be 2 Scorpios dating. If not, a Scorpio and a Capricorn. Somebody might be a Sagittarius rising, or might have Sagittarius rising. Look at that. With the Knight of Cups. Yeah, wishes coming true. Dreams, finally. Feeling the happiness and the cheerful joy of these 2, of self-love and whatever else is manifesting around your circle. Look at that, friendships. Some of you guys could be very open already to the point where, yes, I'm liberated from karmic cycles to the point where now I could make connections, mind, body, and spirit, and move forward with your life and with who you are without the need of letting go of friends because they don't trust you, or because of your psychic abilities, or just simply your spiritual gifts. People don't find that very easy. They have their own minds about shit to the point where, you know what, let me just let you go. Let's just let people go without the need of a conflict, other than just being optimistic about who we are and just keep doing us, right? Keep doing us without the need of always trying to communicate, or to these people and make them understand that who we are and what we do is meaningful. It's really coming out of a good place. But people are so ignorant to the point where they just don't give a fuck about listening. They don't care. Sometimes we have to let karma hit, and it's not just by letting them go and breaking their relationship. No, they will come to their own conclusions about their decisions, about their own actions, to the point where it has nothing to do with us at the end of the day anyway. They just wanted something to blame and point fingers at, and they did it to you. To which now, again, we're going to be very, very fucking confident, all right, within ourselves, within our own intuition, within our own, just everything, mind, body, and spirit, and fuck everything else. We are who we are. We cannot ignore this. No matter how much of an empath you are, and if you're still in the beginning of still learning about your psychic abilities or your medium abilities or whatever, we're all going to be taking it day by day. Not everybody wants to express this. Not everybody wants to be open to this. And there's going to be older people still dealing with some shit because, again, they don't want to do it, or it's just too much for them. And that's okay. But for those that are already coming to the point where, hey, I could do more than what I'm being shown, then I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to keep going. And this is you showing up for self. All right? Besitos, guys. God bless. And thanks for being here. Bye for now.